It has now been 32 days since I first ventured into the world of Forex day trading and executed my very first trade.
Ballin' like Curry.
I made a video on how my first week of trading went, in which I went from not really knowing what Forex even means to trading on the live market. And since that video, I actually continued dabbling in the market and expanding my knowledge on this whole concept. So in this video, I want to quickly go over how my first month went, and then we're gonna up the stakes and start trading with $10,000 in the market. Kind of nervous about doing that, but at the same time, really hyped on this video, so let's just dive straight into this. I'm obviously not a Forex expert. This video is not trading advice. In fact, I'm not even advising people get into Forex. It's super risky. To me, it's just kind of fun to learn this new market, and trading in it kind of still feels like gambling. I'm not recommending it to anyone. But that said, if you don't know what Forex day trading is, here's a 10-second explanation. Timer starts now. It's a market for currencies like the US dollar or Japanese yen. These currencies go up and down in value against each other, so what you can do is buy low, sell high, and make money that way, or even short the market and make money if it goes down. So in my last video about this, I started learning and trading with $1,000 and got a 1% return after 3 days of trading. Not very exciting, but at least we came out profitable even after having a couple negative trades. Now let's get into what happened after the video went live and I continued trading. I got 2 decent profitable trades. I was feeling hot, but then hit it with a $60 loss.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Followed by a higher $72 loss.
Yes, sir.
Which was incredibly discouraging, not because of the amount of money I lost, but because it completely wiped out my profits. I mean, here I was grinding to get $3 profit on a trade, and I just lost 60 and 70 in 2 trades. So at that point, I stopped trading because I figured it's gonna take me a whole lot of $3 profit trades to get this account back to just break even. Why even bother? I kind of gave up on the idea, but I continued getting Forex videos recommended on YouTube, so I kind of just kept watching some of them and learning about different approaches. From these recommended videos, one of the strategies that I stumbled on is where people will just look at a graph and look for trends. They won't use any indicators or fancy little graphs or anything, just straight up the price graph, and they kind of just look for trends to see where the market is going, which sounds like complete gambling. So I was into it. But in all seriousness, I gave that a go. I just went on my phone, didn't have any little indicators loaded or anything, just the price graph. I saw that euro and the US dollar pair had a spike, so I decided to short it and then double down on that and came out with a $132 profit on that trade. So I continued just looking at the price graph and secured just green trade after green trade. And this time I wasn't getting 75-cent vending machine soda profits per trade. I was getting full on Chipotle meal with guac, $12 per trade, $7 in and out meal here, $16 bougie poke bowl worth trade there, and this was in a matter of my first 2 days back. So it's currently Sunday, the market is closed. I was actually trading last Friday while out and about using my phone and forgot that the market was about to close. So I have a $30 profit trade here that I wasn't able to secure because the market closed on me out of nowhere. That was super confusing. I wasn't sure why I couldn't pull the money out for a while there, but hopefully nothing changes when the market opens and I can close that trade with a profit. Either way though, now that we're all caught up and on the same page, this week I'm officially returning to the Forex game.
WWE, the cure for the board, Mr. McMahon.
I'm actually gonna take it pretty seriously. Here's the game plan.
I break into Tiffany's at midnight. Do I go for the vault? No, I go for the chandelier.
No, but the next 3 days, I wake up at 6 a.m. sharp, do my morning routine, maybe even sneak in a little workout in. I don't know, whatever happens, I'm in the stew by 7:30 a.m. Cup of Joe in hand, day trading. First 2 days, I want to get back into the swing of things, trade with the usual $1,000, but on day 3, we're going in with a 10K, which I mean, those $60 and $70 losses would now equal to $600 and $700 losses when trading with 10,000, so that's gonna be risky, but the $120 profit would be 1,200 profit. So either way, I can't wait to get into it. I'll see you guys Monday morning. Good morning to the people who didn't forget to smash the like button. And I guess everyone else too. Good morning. Well, let's go ahead and get into day 1. I do have a little update first though. Remember that $30 profit I was talking about earlier and how I wasn't able to secure it because the market closed on me? Well, the market opened yesterday on Sunday and my trade was no longer profitable. I was in the red. It was bouncing up and down, so I set a really low stop loss that I figured there's no way it's gonna hit that. But sure enough, I got an unfortunate notification yesterday on my phone saying the stop loss was hit, so I lost $90 on what could have been a $30 profit. It is what it is. It is what it is. I'm glad I said that stop loss though, because I would have lost a lot more if I had not, and that's actually something I'm going to be doing with all of the trades now. And stop losses are basically commands you set up where you tell the platform to automatically close your position if you hit below a certain number. So I'm going to set those in place so that I won't accidentally wipe out my whole account with this single trade. But after I was hit with that $90 loss, I saw some opportunity to hop back in, so I made a few trades here. Let me show you those. So we got that $92 loss here, then I bounced back with the $8 profit, $7 profit, $9 profit, $3 profit, $19 profit, and then at 12 a.m. I got the final $7 profit for the day. So I made like half of that $90 loss back, but setting stop loss is just one thing that I'm going to try to improve on. I have a few other things that I'm going to be doing differently. So the second is going to be to not just look at the 1 minute graph, but to check the 5 and 10 minute price graphs to get a better understanding of where the price is actually headed. And then I'm also going to stick with just trading a few different pairs. That way I feel like I can actually start better understanding where the prices of these few pairs are going to go, rather than just randomly trading 10 different pairs. I'm going to be doing some of the trades on my computer, some on my phone, and that said, let's hop into day 1 of 3. So I started the day off by taking a short position on the Australian and US dollar pair at 7:24 a.m. Walked out of that one with a $10 profit, then secured another $10 profit followed by a $7 one. And as you can see from all of these spaces in between my trades, I kind of developed a little strategy here where I'll go in with about half of my portfolio and then slowly put in the other half through a few trades if I see the market do the opposite of what I want. That way I'm kind of hedging my bets. Not sure if this is even a good idea, but it's been working out for me thus far. But next up, I secured a $16 profit, then a $17 one, and closed the day with my best trade of the day, which brought me $23, which amounts to $86 profit, equaling to a 7.6% return on the first day. That is crazy. I'm really happy with that. Okay. I know what you guys are all thinking and wondering. Biaheza, did you or did you not at 12 a.m. yesterday make 2 trades that resulted in a $200 loss and wiped out the profits on this whole entire portfolio? Can't say that I didn't. I was shorting the Australian and US dollar pair, and out of nowhere it had a huge spike around 12 a.m. and then that happened twice, so I ended up losing around, hold on, let me actually check how much I lost. I lost $74 in the first trade and $129 in the second. It is what it is. So after such a big hit to the portfolio, it's tempting to give up, but I'm gonna continue trading today and just see what happens. I still want to proceed with going in with 10k tomorrow into this account, since I think these losses could have been avoided if I had more money in the account in the first place to cover the margins and not have those trades automatically closed. But oh well, let's get into day 2 on this rough note. Oh boy, today was kind of crazy. Given that I plan on trading with 10k tomorrow, I wanted to experiment with certain new strategies while I'm still using the 1000, so I did that throughout the day, and given that I was experimenting, a lot of these trades did not come out too hot. In other terms, I got absolutely destroyed out there. Here's how we did. Started with a $21 profit, then a $73 loss, $31 loss, 21 profit, 7 profit, 5 profit, $11 profit, 51 lost, 13 gained, another 10 gained, and then ended it with a solid loss of $84. I guess this is a good example of the risks that come with Forex. It's definitely not all sunshine and rainbows like the Instagram Lambo gurus will tell you. Even though there were losses today though, I gained lessons, and now that I have a better understanding of what works and what doesn't, I think I'm more ready to go in with a 10k tomorrow. So honestly, in terms of making a good video on the subject, I'm not even mad about these losses, because if I just had a win streak throughout this whole video, I feel like a lot of people will jump into Forex and lose a lot of money. So in a weird way, I'm kind of glad I had a losing streak here, because it shows the other side of Forex. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Alright, so we're on day 3. It's currently 9:56 a.m. so almost 10 a.m. We're getting a late start here because the stakes are going up with this 10k. I needed the extra sleep to ensure peak performance. And actually, what am I doing here without my peak performance fleece? I'll be right back. In all seriousness though, I did deposit the money last night, so we're currently sitting with 10K on the sidelines here, ready to jump in. I won't be doing a voiceover for the whole day today like I did for the previous 2 days, because I mean, we're dealing with more money here. I want to do these trades live, and I'll kind of explain why I'm going into certain positions and my reasoning behind that. I really have no idea how this is going to play out, especially after that beating that our portfolio took yesterday. But I mean, let's just see what happens here. Okay, I think I might have found something here with this European and Japanese pair over here. So first of all, I started using indicators again, and this Como cloud you can see floating over here, the fact that it's above the actual price, that's a bearish signal, and the fact that it's red and so wide, that's a strong bearish signal. We're currently on a downtrend here, and on top of that, there's even a divergence here. Let me draw that out for you guys. So the price graph has a lower high, and this has a higher high, which is also a bearish indicator. So I think I'm going in with a short position right now. Let's hit sell. Okay, this is a $4,345 position. Let's see what happens. And see what happens we did, baby. This thing just rocketed up to the point where I considered announcing my trades publicly so that people could do the inverse of them and actually make money that way. But as this graph went up, I continued opening short positions. Then I also got into 2 other trades on the side. So at one point I had over 9,000 invested and was down by $900, but I stuck to it and eventually came out of one of the side trades with a profit of $55 on a $1,000 trade. So that was solid. And the other side position I came out of at like 11 p.m. That was also a $1,000 position, and I made $42 on it. But I was still down by about $100 on that first big position, so I basically ended the day at break even. So, I don't know, this experience of going from getting 10% profitable returns in a day to 7% returns in a day to then losing 8 or 9% kind of leads me to the conclusion that at least at my level of expertise as a beginner with 1 month of experience, I think this is nothing short of gambling for at least me at my skill level. And then a lot of the videos on this subject on YouTube, I mean, anyone can say that, hey, you look at this indicator, look at that one, if it's past this, you buy or sell. But I can say if you hear a coyote howl 3 times before you go to sleep, you gotta short the US and Euro pair in the morning, and I'll be right 50% of the time. I saw a channel where the person made a video of like the top things they learned after 10 years in the Forex market, and they said that one of the things was that you shouldn't rely on the RSI indicator. And then I looked at their channel, and they have a video from a week prior where they're talking about the 5 best ways to use the RSI indicator. So there's a whole lot of Forex videos that I think are just strictly made for the sake of YouTube ad revenue. This whole experience and my personal trading has made me kind of wary of specifically day trading Forex. Maybe there's people who successfully day traded, but I doubt there's many of them. I can understand how people could swing trade currency, as in they'll make like 2 or 3 trades per week, not per day, because then you can kind of see solid trends taking into account fundamentals. But predicting where the market is going to go in the next 30 minutes to an hour sounds sort of like gambling. The whole business structure here just doesn't feel very tangible and concrete. I don't mean to plug or promote the business I'm in, but like with dropshipping and e-commerce, you're selling a product to people and you get money for it in return. It just makes sense. I think for me personally, there's just a little too much speculation involved with Forex day trading. Now, taking into account fundamentals in your trading is a whole different story, but solely basing your trades on technical analysis and indicators, I would almost equate to being a professional poker player. I mean, both can make money, but there's also this huge aspect of the gamble there. And also in both career fields, there's only a very small percentage of people who actually do it successfully. And I'm not saying Forex is a scam or anything like that. I think I might even continue trading this portfolio here and there to see what happens, but I think I'll be switching over to swing trading, where I might make a couple trades a week, and who knows, maybe that'll work out really nice, and I'll make a video in the near future in which I'll show you guys where this 10K portfolio went, hopefully somewhere positive. But that's it for now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you have a great rest of your day.